Hello, hi, how's it going? I have a small disclaimer to make before we get into today's video. Basically, this is actually a video that I made for my film school, but I thought it was actually a pretty decent video. It's not the best, most well-edited and well-rounded or written thing, but I thought it was good, and it works as a good prequel to the next video that I'm currently working on. So I thought this could be a great little bit of filler for you, but I think there's still some good info there. Like I said, it's not the best video I've ever made in the world. I think I made it within about 24 hours, give or take a few hours, due to time constraints. So it's not perfect, but I think it's interesting, and it really is a good prequel to the next video which I'm working on, which is called The Death of YouTube. That would have been more dramatic if I'd zoomed in, not out. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this sneaky little video, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Casey Neistat. He's an award-winning filmmaker, entrepreneur, YouTube superstar, and possibly the most hard-working man on the planet. He essentially created the vlogging which we know today. He really changed the game. He approached his vlogs like they were films. They'd always follow a 3-act structure which allow his vlogs' narratives to really shine through. Neistat also introduced some great new editing techniques, which he included in his vlogs. There's the Neistat cutoff.
Something bigger than an earthquake in order for this to come down. I mean, that's just basic.
The Neistat montage. The Neistat zoom, where we see him zoom in the camera to bring focus on what he's saying.
Town, not permanently, but for now. And it's really sad because...
There's also the continuous thought, in which Neistat cuts together a conversation from various parts of his day. It helps show time passing and also makes an ordinary conversation more interesting.
Francine to school in the morning. Some days before my run, I'm a good husband and I go get the car for her. You know, mornings can be stressful in the household when you got a kid, so anything I can do to help out, you can count on me, honey.
These are just a handful of a large amount of techniques that Neistat introduced. But what technologies and processes helped Neistat change the game? Obviously his vlogging gear and editing software, his storytelling techniques made him stand out from the crowd, and the introduction of YouTube. When Neistat began his daily vlogs back in 2015, YouTube was still in a bit of a weird space. Vlogging had never been a respected form of filmmaking, and in a Q&A, Neistat read a comment which stated that vlogging was not a form of filmmaking, and his response was perfect.
I have premiered feature films at the Cannes Film Festival. I've premiered a feature at the Sundance Film Festival. I have written, directed, edited, and starred in my own HBO series. I've been awarded the Rockefeller Grant for filmmaking. I've stood on stages and received prestigious awards, and I'm a lifetime member of the Sundance Institute. And I can tell you that creating a new movie every 24 hours and releasing that movie to an audience of hundreds of thousands of people is an evolution in filmmaking. See, our job as creators is to further define any medium. Our job is to create the new cliches, not adhere to those that were defined by generations past.
Now let's have a look at the context of Neistat's rise to fame. We're going to be looking at 3 different types of contexts which would have affected him. Firstly, social context. Socially, Neistat had just had his second child, recently gotten married, and a few other things which I'll get to shortly. In Neistat's first vlog, he states that he doesn't have enough time to make movies because he has so much going on. So as a response, he'd make a movie
every day.
If he committed to this, then he'd have to force himself to make something about his life every day. Secondly, the cultural context of the time. As I said earlier, YouTube was just beginning to take off, David Dobrik and other vloggers were beginning to find success on the platform, so Neistat would have seen this as an opportunity. Lastly, the economic context of the time. Neistat was in the middle of starting up his own business, Beam, so this was a great way for him to promote the product and help build an audience for the product. YouTubers were also starting to create a living off of the platform, so eventually, despite not monetizing his first 100 or so vlogs, he could then profit from his daily show. But what made Neistat so unique? What was his USP, his unique selling point? Neistat promised a new movie every day.
For a while anyways, or until I get bored.
His first vlog was from March 25th, 2015, and his final was from November 18, 2016. That's over 1.5 years of daily vlogging. Each vlog would be personally filmed, edited, and starring Casey himself. He, as I said earlier, was one of the first vloggers to implement a filmmaking approach. But what about Neistat's audience? Who are they and why do they stick around? to watch some bloke ride a skateboard every day, while Neistat appeals to a mass market. Whilst his chats about filmmaking and gear are directed at a niche target audience, many other people still tuned into his vlogs every single day. Many people relied on him as a form of motivation and escapism, and he quickly became a part of his audience's daily routine. There's some truly remarkable blog posts about how people have changed their lives around as a result of him. Neistat's audience can be broken up into a few different areas. There's the entrepreneurs. As I said, when Neistat began vlogging, he was about to release his startup called Beam. This app was a main focus of many of his early vlogs, and he'd often talk about his journey as an entrepreneur. He often attended many conferences to discuss this. The majority of his audience fall into this category, as a quick search on Google Trends told me that 4 of the top 6 searches relating to Casey Neistat relate to his latest business, 368. Another major part of his audiences are the filmmakers. As I mentioned, his vlogs are so well constructed that just watching a couple of them can be a great lesson for any young filmmaker. Neistat often shares filmmaking advice and reviews gear in his films. Another part of Neistat's audience is people who are in need, people who need some escapism or motivation. As I said earlier, there's some great blog posts about the impact that Casey's had on people's lives. And finally, a large part of Neistat's audience watch him purely for entertainment purposes. The vlogs are of course posted on YouTube, which at its core is an entertainment platform. Neistat created his audience through his commitment to his daily uploads. He changed from uploading a dozen videos a year to 365, and from there, his audience skyrocketed. In less than 2 years, Neistat reached 6 million subscribers from about 20,000 when he began his daily show. YouTube was also beginning to become a great way to build an audience, so this was the best platform for Neistat to use. But how did his audience respond? Basically, thousands of Neistat copycats were formed. People were imitating his style, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, how many times have we seen the Hitchcock zoom getting copied throughout history? Filmmakers also begin turning to vlogging as a career path. Creators such as Peter McKinnon have brought their own filmmaking style to YouTube as a response to Neistat. The audience began to want more. They loved daily vloggers. The platform was now not only about the quality of your uploads, but also the quantity of them. The last thing I want to talk about is the hard and soft skills of Casey Neistat. Some hard skills of his include his great storytelling techniques. He put the story and structure of his vlogs above everything else.
Story sits at the top of that gigantic pyramid that is filmmaking.
As I said earlier, Neistat has great editing skills. C.A. Parkinson states, "In Casey's vlogs, the editing is almost an extension of Casey's thought process, expressed in the video." And this couldn't be any more accurate. His editing shows his personality so well and really are a vital part of his vlogs. The edits are almost an afterthought as he reflects on his day. Obviously, Neistat also has great camera skills, but he's aware that this isn't the most vital part of his vlog. Remember,
story is golden.
Some great soft skills that Neistat has are his great social media presence. YouTube is a form of social media, but beyond that, Casey has a very active Twitter account, which now that he no longer daily vlogs is a great way to still feel connected to him. Neistat also has an extremely positive work ethic as he manages to go on a big run his company Beam, film, edit and upload a video, and spend some time with his family every single day. Neistat also has a great mindset when it comes to taking risks. He's gotten to where he is today as a result of this. He states,
"The most dangerous thing you can do in your career, the most dangerous thing you can do in life is play it safe."
This statement has influenced so many people. In the same video, Neistat goes on to say that all of his successes in life are due to him taking risks. Therefore, his ability to take risks are a super important soft skill of his. As I mentioned earlier, Neistat created the vlogging which we all know today. It's hard to find a vlog which doesn't have any elements from a Neistat vlog within it. Casey Neistat influenced YouTube in a way that no one else has and left his mark on the film industry in doing so. And there you had it. I told you it wasn't great, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some fun facts out of this video, and I hope it set you up to be intrigued and interested by my next video that I'm working on, so stay tuned for that one, guys, and hopefully I'll see you over there real soon. Catch you later.